Good morning, listeners. So we are going to we are going to continue from where we stopped last class. So our next rule is what? Rule 4, which is inverse law. So this inverse law is dealing with what? A raised power of what? Minus what? M. So the power is carrying what? Minus. So this is called what? An inverse what? Law. So whenever you see what? A raised power of minus m, where a is any number and m can be any number, so you are going to take the base. Since our base here is a, so you are going to say 1 all over what? A raised power of what? M. This you are, then this minus is the same thing as what? 1 all over then a raised power of what? M. For example, simplify what? 2 raised power of minus 2. So it's the same thing as what? 1 all over what? 2 raised power of what? 2 when we apply what? Inverse law. So inverse law is what? It's written like this. Whenever you see what? The abunda organi a raised power of minus kaza ko any 2 raised power of minus this, so we call it what? Inverse law. So that is a raised power of minus m is sometimes as 1 all over a raised power of what? M. Then I give you an example like 2 raised power of minus 2 is sometimes as what? 1 all over 2 raised power of 2. So we are going to continue from where we stopped in our last class. Last class we have seen rule what? 4. So now we are going to see rule what? Rule 5, which is what? Power law. So this power law is saying that when you have indices and you have what? Power outside the bracket is called a what? A power law. So in this case you are going to multiply the powers, that is the power inside the bracket and the power outside the bracket. That means the power inside is m and the power outside is what? M. So we are going to multiply the two powers. So let's see an example. Simplify what? 2 raised power of 3, then in bracket, close bracket, raised power of what? 4. So this is the inner power and this is the what? Outer. That is the power da take ciki da kuma power da take waje. So in this case za mu amfani da what? Power law wajen what? Simplifying in this. So mi power law yake cewa, yana cewa if you have what? Power a ciki da kuma akwai wata power a waje, so you are going to multiply the 2 powers. So here we are going to multiply 3 and 4. That is, we are going to take the base first, then we multiply what? The powers. That is 3 times what? 3 times 4, it will give us what? Going to raise power. Continue from where we stopped in our last class. So the next rule is what? That is the last rule. We are going to see what? Rule 6, which is what? Fractional power law. So this fractional power law yana magana akan idan kana da what? Power ɗinka is what? Is fraction. So idan kana da power which is what? Fraction. So it's the same thing as what? Mth root of what? Of that what? Of that base. This is your base and this is your power. Your power is what? Is the fraction. So you can write this is what? Mth root of what? Of what? Of a. That means if it is 2, if your m here is 2, that means it is what? Square root. If here is what? Is 3, that means it's what? Cube root of what? Of a. Where a can take what? Any number. For example, simplify what? 2 raised power of what? 3. So here in this example our m is what? Is 3. Then our a is what? Is 2. So we can apply what? This fractional law. So it's the same thing as what? Cube root of what? Cube root of what? Of 2. Since our what? Our base is 2, so we are going to take the what? Cube root of what? Cube root of 2, because our m is what? Is 3. Thank you, listeners.